This is Mayor Oliver Gilbert, and we've gone virtual. Now, while we're staying at home, staying safe, I want to make sure that the activities we enjoy together as a community could be brought to you online. Join me for yoga with S3 Yoga Studio. Let's stretch and meditate together. Enjoy.
Hey guys, this is Savannah from S3 Yoga. Today we're going to be focusing on yoga for athletes. So whether you're an athlete or not, I'll be giving you some great hip openers, quad stretches, and hamstring stretches. I know we've been training a lot. We've been at home, sitting on our couches, working at our desks. So these are going to be some great go-to postures for you when you're feeling tight. So I invite you to come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. Cross those legs, maybe grab a pillow to prop those hips up, stick a leg out, whatever you need, whatever's comfortable, that's exactly where you should be. I invite you to close your eyes, maybe putting one hand on the belly, the other on your heart, and take deep inhales through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep breathing. I'll be opening up with a quote from the book that I'm reading, Vibrate Higher Daily by Lala Delia. And she says, when you feel powerless, remember that the terrains and weather are challenging you out of your comfort zone and into your higher power, potential, and purpose. Tend to your wear and tear along the way, as all great journeys produce them. Take time and slow down whenever necessary. Keep those eyes closed. What I love most about yoga is that it gives us the opportunity to slow down, to be present, and you can use it as an active recovery. Whether you're an athlete or not, I think we all need it. We all need to slow down and just take the time to be present for our mental health, our spiritual health, as well as our physical health. Beautiful. So slowly, when you're ready, we're going to come make our way to our tabletop position. Hands shoulder width apart, knees hip distance apart. Elongating through the spine as if a string were pulling our forehead. On your inhale, you're going to look up, arch the back. And on your exhale, tuck the tailbone, curve the spine. Inhale, look up, arch. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, look up, arch. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, curl the spine. Now I want you to keep doing this on your own count. Maybe moving side to side. Maybe making circles. Explore the space, your movement, your body. Maybe coming into a lazy up dog, lazy child's pose. Don't worry about what it looks like, right? We're really just warming up the body here. Good. Now coming back to tabletop position, we're going to tuck our toes and just hover over literally an inch. Just activating our core, our arms. The lower you are to the ground without touching the mat, the better. Exhale, release. Good. Now on your inhale, you're going to bring your right hand behind your ear. And on your inhale, you're going to look up overhead. On your exhale, you're going to bring your elbow to your opposite wrist. Inhale, look up Beautiful. Exhale, elbow to wrist. Last one. Inhale, twist. Exhale, arm down, switching sides. Left hand behind the ear. On your inhale, look up, lift. Exhale, left elbow to right wrist. Inhale, look up, lift. Exhale, elbow to wrist. Last one. Inhale, look up, lift. Exhale, arm back down to tabletop. Now, we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. Inhale, left leg back, right arm forward. Look at I need to move up. Good, make sure you have some space. Good, just hold here. Amazing full body stretch, core activation, glute activation. Reaching as far forward and pointing as far back. Your hip's going to want to naturally peel open. Make sure it's square down on the mat. Good. On your exhale, you're going to bring your right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it down, tabletop. Good. Opposite side. Right leg back. Left arm forward. We're holding. Don't forget to breathe here. Reaching as far forward and pointing as far back. Really take this opportunity that we have here to stretch and strengthen the body. Good. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arms down. Good. Now we're going to combine both of those series together. So remember, bringing our right hand behind our ear. On your inhale, you're going to extend your leg while you do it now. Twist, opening up. Good. Exhale, right elbow to knee. Inhale, extend and twist. Exhale, elbow to knee. It's okay if you're a little bit wobbly here. Use your core. Engage those muscles to find that strength and that balance. Good. Exhale, elbow to knee. Bring it back to tabletop. Good. Opposite side now. Left hand behind our left ear. Extend our right leg back. On your inhale, look up and twist. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, look up, twist. Good. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Last one. Inhale, look up, twist. Exhale, tabletop position. Shifting our hips back in space, coming into a child's pose. With child's pose, we want to extend our arms forward, bringing our forehead on the mat, shifting our hips back in space, elongating through the spine. Let your belly hang heavy here. Just let everything go. And just take a moment to come to your intention, your why, the reason why you're here. And it's deeper than wanting to lose weight or be more flexible, be able to do a handstand, all that extra stuff. Really dig deep. Why are you here? It's deeper than how we look when we want that summer body. What virtue, what value do you want to cultivate through yoga? Let's think about that. Good. Now on your inhale, you're going to come up back to that tabletop, tucking your toes, shifting your hips back in space, coming into a downward facing dog. So a downward facing dog, remember, feet are hip distance apart, hands are shoulder width. A good test to see if you're in in alignment is to come forward to that high plank. If you need to make any adjustments to get in that high plank, that means maybe your down dog is too short or too long. So get yourself right in that high plank, and then on your exhale, come into the down dog. You should not have to move your feet or hands at all. Don't worry about your heels touching the floor, right? We're just gonna pedal out our heels here, and you just wanna be able to feel that hamstring stretch. On your inhale, you're gonna lift your right leg up over your head, coming into a three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping that right foot through. Now you're gonna drop your back knee, begin to walk your right foot to the outside of the mat, and stay here. This might be enough for you. This is a very great hip, got my H's mixed up, hip opener. To come fully into the pose, coming into lizard, you could bring your forearms on the mat. Let's try that. Woo! This one is, I feel it, right? Good, and just breathe deeply here. And see where the mind goes when things get a little bit difficult or challenging. I encourage you to just breathe through it. As long as you don't have a sharp, intense pain, like you know your body, right? You gotta listen to your body. It will speak to you. But if it's just a little bit uncomfortable, just breathe through it, because I promise you we won't be here forever. Good, on your inhale, coming back up. We're gonna slowly, with control, bring our hands to our hips. And just begin to sink into that front leg. Now, even with something as simple as this, right? You see how my back just naturally arches like that? You don't want to do that. Tuck that tailbone in. I'd much rather you be up here, really feeling that hip opener, than like this. This is easier. Tuck it in. Good. Now on your inhale, you're going to reach your arms up. Exhale, just holding here, bending those elbows, maybe doing a slight back bend. Exhale, hands on the mat. We're going to shift our hips back in space, bringing our hands by our side, coming into a nice hamstring stretch. We were talking about those hamstrings, right? On your inhale, you're going to look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Don't worry about your forehead touching your knee, wherever you land. And make sure you shift your right hip back. Like your hips are gonna wanna like kind of adjust to make it easier for you. Shift that right hip back so you can really feel that hamstring stretch. Good, on your inhale, coming forward, shifting those hips back up top. Bringing our right foot back, downward facing dog. Let's do the same thing on the left side. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, slowly with control, knee to nose. Step your left foot through, drop your back knee. It's okay if that wasn't as graceful, right? Wherever you're at, you can literally pick up your left foot, bring it to the top. It's not that serious, right? We call it yoga practice, not yoga perfect. Good. So just staying here for a few breaths, beginning to open up that right hip. You're going to walk your left foot to the outside of the mat. And just hang out here, move side to side. Good. And then whatever variation you did on the opposite side, bringing our forearms on the mat, coming into lizard lunge. I invite you to drop your head, really hang heavy here. Breathe through it. Good, on your inhale, bringing your hands back to the top, walking our left foot just back towards the center of the mat. slowly with control, bringing our hands on our hips. Again, remember, don't really go like this. Come back up, tuck that tailbone, and feel that stretch in the hip. Don't worry about getting super low here. On your inhale, arms up. Maybe taking a slight back bend. Exhale, bending those elbows, opening up the heart. Good. Bringing our hands back through center. Shifting our hips back in space. Using our fingers to tent as like a nice little bracket. Keeping our balance. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Breathe here. Let gravity do the work. Surrender. Good. On your inhale, walking our fingers forward. Stepping our left foot back. Downward facing dog. Good. On your inhale, slowly walking our toes to meet our hands. Coming into a nice forward fold. So with our forward folds, remember, it's okay to have a slight micro bend. Ultimately, maybe we want to work towards getting our legs straight, but wherever you feel your hamstring stretching, that's exactly where you need to be. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Let gravity do the work. On your inhale, we're going to slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, with our head being the very last thing that comes up. Beautiful. Coming to the top of our mat, toes and heels touching. I invite you to bring your hands to heart center. Taking a few deep breaths here. On your inhale, you're going to reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold over those legs like we just did. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, jump or step to a high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tucking the toes, down dog. On your inhale, you're going to step your right foot in between your hands, keeping that left leg lifted. On your inhale, slowly with control, coming into a high lunge now. So remember, tuck that tailbone in, really feel the stretch in that hip. Beautiful. On your inhale, you're going to slowly twist towards your front leg, that right side, opening up the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, back up to a high lunge. Exhale, we're going to come right into our warrior two. So gazes at our right middle finger. We're strong. We're lifted. We're grounded. Breathe here. Good. On your inhale, we're going to straighten our front leg, walking our back foot in just a little. On your inhale, reach forward. Exhale, grabbing onto our shin, our ankle, or our big toe for Trikonasana triangle pose. Now remember, with Trikonasana, don't do this trying to touch your toe and reach all high up looking crazy. Alignment is key. So I'd much rather you be up here, right? Core is engaged. It's lifting your body up. You're extending your arm up over your head, and then now slowly begin to see where you land. I'd much rather you be up here in alignment, right? Lifting that heart, lifting that chest. Good. On your inhale, we're going to come back up into our warrior two. Reach forward, reverse the warrior. Good, and then on your exhale, windmilling our hands down, step your right foot back, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Stay where you are. I'm just gonna switch sides so my back's not facing to you. On your inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to nose, step it through. High lunge with control. Reach as high up as you can through those fingertips. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. On your exhale, turning towards your left knee, your front knee to twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right into our warrior two. Good. Back foot is flat. Left knee bent. Beautiful. Breathe here. On your inhale, straighten your front leg. Walk your back foot in this a bit. Inhale, reach towards the front. Exhale, shin, ankle, or big toe. Trikonasana on the left side. Deep inhales and exhales. I invite you to maybe close your eyes. Find that inner balance. Good. On your inhale, coming back to warrior two. Reach towards the front, come into a reverse warrior. Exhale, windmiller, hands down, step it back. Chaturanga, high plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, we're gonna come right into a child's pose, resting our forehead on the mat. Good. Now slowly we're gonna walk our hands outward. We're gonna do a puppy pose. So with puppy pose, we're in our tabletop, but now we're gonna come back to our forearms. So same thing. You're gonna walk your hands out and rest your chest on the mat. Chin is on the mat as well. This is a deep back bend. Great for your chest as well. I know it feels a little funny. We're not used to being in this position, but it's so many benefits. Breathe here, and then slowly you'll just slide through, bringing your arms by your side, forehead just tapping it on the mat. On our inhale, we're gonna lift everything up off the mat. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale, come down. Now we're interlace our fingers behind our backs now. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, come down. Bending our knees here. We're gonna reach back for our ankles. It's okay if you can't reach your ankles. Stay here. Keep reaching. Good. You'll get the same benefits. If you could reach your ankles, it's getting into a great quad stretch. Take a few breaths here, and if it's available to you, on your inhale, lift all the way up for bow pose. Breathe here, drop the head back. Good. Exhale, slowly come down. Coming back into a child's pose, and then rolling up to hero pose. So listen carefully here. We're in hero pose. If you have good knees, you're gonna bring your feet outwards. Keep those knees in and come to sit. If you have bad knees, like me, I tore my ACL back when I used to play basketball, you're gonna bring your knees outward. It's a little bit easier. But again, whatever feels good for you. Like, this is all, yoga is about trial and error. Don't push yourself where you feel a super sharp pain, but you want to learn to feel the stretches. So if you have bad knees, knees out, toes in. If you have good knees, knees in, toes out, okay? So wherever you're at, we're going to take a moment here and then begin to bring our hands behind us. This is going to be an amazing hip and quadricep stretch. So if you feel it here, stay here. If you want to deepen it, let's come down to our forearms. Drop our head back. If this is nothing for you, let's come all the way down. I still struggle with this one, but we gotta breathe through it. This might be super easy for you. More power to you. I'm jealous. Good. Breathe here. On your inhale, you're going to begin to come up from wherever you are at. Slowly take your time to come up. Ooh. Taking a brief child's pose. Good. Now we're going to tuck our toes, coming into our down dog, our last downward facing dog of class. So let's make it a good one. On your inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, coming into pigeon. So with pigeon, again, yoga alignment is so important. So your hips are going to naturally want to sit down. It'll make it easier to fold over. Let's not do that. Stand up, get up high, tuck your tailbone in, and slowly walk it out wherever, as far as you can go. If this is enough for you, I'd much rather you be up here, supported and lifted. If you can come all the way down, let's begin to maybe bring our forearms on the mat. And then see where you can go. Let's walk our hands all the way out. A nice little trick, if you have a pillow, go ahead and grab it, and you can put it right under your glute here to give you some nice support and help keep your hips aligned. And slowly we'll come back up, bending our back leg, reaching back wherever hand lands. If you want to bring that heel in, beautiful. Exhale, slowly release, stepping our right leg back. I lied, this one will be our last down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Pigeon on the left side. Beautiful. And whatever variation you did, do the same on the left. Beautiful. And then coming back up, bending our back knee, reaching our arm back. For a nice quad stretch, let's smile through it. Whew. Good. Exhale, slowly release. You're going to just bring your right leg, swing it forward to the front of your mat. Let's just shake it out here. Shake, shake, shake. Beautiful. Now we're going to come to lay on our backs. Tucking our knees to our chest, just rock side to side. Now we're going to come into Happy Baby. So with Happy Baby, you're going to just open your knees sideways, taking our hands, grabbing onto our heels. Using your elbows as like brackets, you're going to push your knees just lightly, gently, some nice pressure, rocking side to side, opening up those hips. This is a great, easy pose to do. I love doing this like when I'm lazy, but like need a good hip stretch. This is a good go-to. And then maybe taking our toes and extending our legs straight. See what's available to your body this evening. Or this morning, whatever time you're doing this. Good. Slowly, we're going to release. Bringing our right knee to our chest. Exhale, bringing your right knee over your left leg to twist. And then opening up your right arm like a book. Breathe here. On your inhale, coming back up, knee to chest. Exhale, switch legs, left knee, bent right leg, straightened out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left knee over right leg to twist. Beautiful. On your inhale, coming back up through center. We're going to bring our knees at a 90-degree angle like so, and just shake. Shake those wrists, shake your knees, shake your ankles, look crazy. Just shake, let it all go. Let your fat jiggle, let your muscles release. Shake, shake, shake. I know this feels silly, but it's a great way to release any other tension. Whew. Start to maybe work your heart rate up a little bit. Just let everything go. Flubber the lips. Good. Shake it out. On your inhale, you're going to lift your arms up over your head, pointing your toes. And on your exhale, arms by your side, coming into Shavasana. Your final relaxation. Your arms are by your side, palms facing up. Let your toes fall outward and just completely relax. Coming back to your breath. Beautiful. Shavasana is the most important posture, as it allows our body to reap all of the benefits. Those amazing hip openers, quad stretch, and hand, the whole thing. Now we get to enjoy it. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need. Wherever you're at, if you want to come join me at the top of your mat, in that comfortable seated position, it should be a little bit easier to sit now. Bringing your hands to heart center. Coming back to your intention, coming back to your why. Keep showing up for yourself. Really give yourself credit for coming and doing some yoga today. I am so grateful that you are sharing your practice with me. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep loving yourself through whatever it is that you're going through. And slow it down when you need to. You can do all of these postures at home on your own, even if it's for 5 minutes, right? You have 5 minutes. Even if you only have a minute, you could just come and do that deep breathing, right? We close with Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. It is Sanskrit, it's not religious, and it means may all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering. And may our thoughts, words, and actions contribute to that happiness. I invite you to bring your hands on your forehead, on your third eye, remembering that the true teacher, that true happiness, that true bliss comes from within you. We see it now more than ever. You are all that you need. All you need is your body. Keep showing up. Namaste. And I'll see you next time.
I hope you enjoyed today's session. Join us every Monday at 5:30 p.m. on Facebook Live for Yoga with Savannah. If you want to view the session again, visit cmgengage.com/virtual. Namaste.